Hello, my threeple, and welcome back to the Triple A-Pex Podcast. Of course, as you may know, I'm the host, 3LNEX. And yeah, once again, this is the 8th episode of the podcast, and sadly, we don't have the co-host here right now. He's had some other things to do, but we are still going to go into some news that has gone on with Apex Legends, and we might even talk a little bit about something else that isn't Apex Legends, and that's also going to involve one question that we have for a Q&A at the end, so we're going to save that for the end, of course. So without further ado, let's get into some really sad and also some really insane news in terms of Apex Legends. So let's start off with the one thing that is pretty dreadful, and that is a progression loss from multiple PlayStation accounts. So there was a recent happening in terms of some progress or stats not being tracked on a lot of accounts, and this was primarily towards PlayStation accounts, and this is not the first time that we've had something wrong, something terrible go wrong with certain PlayStation accounts. If case of you don't recall, back in season 7, I think it was, there was this thing that happened where a whole lot of accounts just ended up getting reset to level 1, and some stuff was lost, but that was able to get recovered because they had a backup server. But there was no backup server to save this progression lost, and it was again a bunch of progress not being tracked. I don't know the exact details of it, but there was a lot of stuff that wasn't being tracked, like I said, and stats were lost, and unfortunately nothing was able to get recovered. There was nothing to back that stuff up, so it's really sad how a lot of these accounts have lost a bunch of stuff. There were probably people who had 20 bombs and 4k damage badges, and now they don't have them anymore. So I'm curious to wonder, we have 2 members in the audience right now. Would you two like to give your thoughts about this? I don't know if you two have kept up with the situation or not, but maybe in the live chat you could give some thoughts. Oh yeah, it is a WTF moment. Yeah, that was really released recently. Okay, so Heshi said he hopes he doesn't lose his Loba. Well, the problem was mostly affecting the PlayStation players, so and you're on PC as I can recall, so I don't necessarily know if you've lost anything. Oh yeah, you do have a PlayStation, so yeah. Heshi, who's in the audience right now, his name is Imagine Coco, we'll say. So he played on PlayStation and computer, so I don't know if he would have lost his stats or not. His Mozambique woman stats? What? Oh, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and show the live chat right now here on screen. So yeah. Oh, lifeline stats. You had 69 kills on lifeline. Nice. Very nice. No. It's nice that we're able to interact with the chat a little more during this episode. It's pretty nice. He also played Gibraltar after that. Call him Gibby. We all call Gibraltar Gibby. Gibby is an icon of Apex Legends. Okay, let me just go over to the live chat a little more. Also very thick. Gibby is a thick boy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Gibby. Yeah, I write it that same way too. Fast shot. He's disgusted. Is he disgusted? I don't know. Perhaps. Alright. Oh. I'm not gonna see what that MP4 file was that you just sent. Yeah, alright. It's nice to have a little bit of a laugh seeing the live chat and to interact with the 2 audience members that we have. So yeah, that the progression loss, it was for sure really not good. I'm sorry for anyone who on PlayStation primarily that has lost any of their stats, and I would like to know if there's anyone that ends up watching this on YouTube who is not on PlayStation, has and have any of your stats been lost too from the progression issue? I'd like to know in the comments section, of course, when this is uploaded to YouTube. But yeah, it's a crazy situation. Let's hope something like this doesn't happen again. So the next thing I kind of wanted to talk about was cross progression. So, as we all know, cross progression has been something that's been in pretty high demand in Apex Legends, I think, for a long time now. Is the same demand as when like crossplay wasn't around. And basically, for anyone who who's watching doesn't really know what cross progression is, it's basically like you're able to carry data from one console to another or one account to another. So, like, for example, you play on PlayStation, but you want to switch to PC, you can carry over your your console stats over to your PC stats. So you'd still have a lot of the stuff that you earned on one account from the others. So it's a pretty nice feature, and I think it even involves account merging in some cases, which is pretty nice as well. So yeah, and good news, it has been confirmed we are going to be getting cross progression. Almost mixed up the words there. In Apex Legends, it's going to be coming out next year though, which is a little sad, a little bit of a wait, but we don't know when it's going to come out next year. Oh, we got 2 new audience members, which is pretty good. Biggest audience we have. So wait, no, 4 is the maximum audience we've had. That was in the first episode. But anyways, let's get back on on track. So yeah. Cross progression confirmed to be coming out next year, and yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a wait, sadly. So, yeah. Oh, 5 people. Biggest audience we've had. Nice. So, audience, how have you felt? How do you feel about cross progression, and are you patient enough to wait it out for next year, or do you want cross progression right now? All right, let me switch to the live chat for a second so we can see what's going on. Oh, this chat's been acting up. Wait, social reject. Do you not know what cross progression is? Okay, so let me explain cross progression once again. So, it's when you're able to carry data from. So for example, you play a game and you have all these stats, all these skins, cosmetics on the game, but it's on the PlayStation, and you get a PC account that's fresh, and you are able to link the console up to the PC, and you're able to basically transfer the data from the PlayStation account over to the PC account. I'm sorry if I sound a little weird right now. I'm not good at explaining things. A lot of people may know this. Yeah, basically what Bat has said, where you can play the same account on different consoles. And it can also involve account merging, which is we're able to link up two separate accounts and have the data. Okay, so let's check out what Heshi is saying right now. If cross progression is up, I will have Loba on my PS4 account. Afterwards, I will play Apex on my big ass TV and have 4K Loba. Oh. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm good. I'm sorry. Oh, this is the highlight of my day. Okay. Let's go back to live chat. Okay. Heshi is emotional and can't use a PowerPoint right now. Okay. What's number 4, Bat? Explain. What is number 4? Let's hear. 4 to the power of 24. I shouldn't have to think on this. 6. 6 times 4 is 24. But I'm not good at math, so I can't really answer. Do my job correctly. Oh, the chat's acting up today. L. Why TF you my algebra teacher, Mr. Bird? I'm not an algebra teacher, I'm sorry, but I could give you my algebra 1 teacher's my former algebra teacher's email, and you can ask those questions on your own. But yeah. Birds are very good at gravity. Well, I mean, they do fly, so I mean, I guess. Your physics teacher is a bird, Heshi. Probably hot algebra teacher. Oh my gosh, this is getting a little carried away. Okay. Okay, cross progression. I think it will be very beneficial to multiple accounts and to a whole lot of people. I know my favorite YouTuber, Kijana, he just switched over to PC like a month ago, and he could really benefit from cross progression because he had a lot of stuff on his PlayStation account, and he's probably going to be transferring a lot of stuff over to PC once cross progression comes in. But yeah, it's going to be really revolutionary, really cool, and I think cross progression will definitely get a lot of people more into Apex Legends. We've already had a spike growth in players since the beginning of season 10 with the Warzone streamers coming in. But cross progression, yes, it will be amazing, Heshi. It is going to be amazing. I pronounced Kijana wrong. Okay, yeah, cross progression, we need it. We're getting it. It's gonna be awesome. So yeah, if I had to predict on when it might come, well, really next year. It could come out at any point next year. Usually the odd number seasons have the biggest game-changing stuff, so let me do some quick basic math here. So I'd probably think maybe season 13, but I could be wrong. They could do something really amazing. This Nintendo Switch release did come out in season 8, and that was during the Chaos Theory collection event. So maybe it could come out during a collection event. So maybe season 12 in a collection event or a midway patch, or season 13, beginning of season 13. But those are just my thoughts. I can't predict what the future is going to be. Okay, Bat said, ew, Nintendo Switch Apex. Yeah, the frame rates do seem really not the best. Okay, Heshi said KFC ice cream Apex Legends. What? Or is... I don't know if he just messed up the... Or is it KCF? I don't know what that is, but... Yeah. We got a pretty good live chat today. I am excited about this. Really. We got a great audience as well, so... Yeah. Okay, well... I think we are going to move on to our next topic, and that is going to be Seer getting Megabuffed before the release of Season 10. So, in case if nobody is exactly known, Seer is OP, or is pretty much borderline OP. He is insanely strong in Apex Legends. He is an S-tier character, the meta, and Seer is pretty much everywhere in-game. And some of the EA game changers have claimed that Seer wasn't this strong when they were playtesting him. They actually said he was an okay legend, or decent legend. But now, when Season 10 drops, he is insane. So, it seems like Seer might have been mega buffed before Season 10 started, which is pretty crazy. And, yeah. Some people are thinking this may have been done on purpose, so, Respawn can draw a lot more attention. So, more people will be playing and talking about the next Legend River, talking about Apex. So, yeah. What is the legend? Didn't understand. Seer, the new legend, Season 10 legend. can hear and see enemy heartbeats, can unleash a delayed blast of nano drones that interrupt enemy abilities and revives, healing, flashbangs them, does 10 damage and reveals their health bars and their location for 8 seconds. Ultimate, unleash a giant sphere that reveals enemies that are running and shooting. He looks like the average country music rapper. Yeah, kind of like Lil Nas X from when he did Old Town Road. So, yeah. So, like I was saying earlier, the alleged Seer Megabuff was apparently put in place to possibly make it so more people would be drawn to the game and want to talk about the game more. So, how do you all feel about this Megabuff before Seer got released? So, A Gaming has said, I heard it's easier to fix an overpowered character than to fix a weak character. Yes, it is, because you can automatically have little changes. You can know what exactly to change when you are... okay, I'm starting to make no sense. It's easier to know like what needs to be changed when there's an overpowered character. Okay, sorry for a little bit. It was just plugging my computer in for reasons. Okay, let's see what's going on in the live chat right now to see what exactly people's thoughts are. Nerf Seer. Well, yeah, we are going to be getting a Seer nerf. Unfortunately, it has been delayed, and it's going to be the flashbang that happens with his tactical when it hits players. That's going to be gone. So yeah, but I don't know what else is going to be coming in with that balance patch. Lil Nas X hot though. Okay, Fortnite is going to copy Seer. I mean, we'll see. They could add in a skin that looks similar to Seer. We don't really know. Sadness is going on right now. It's time for Sadka Hours on Spotify. Okay, that sounded a little deep. Okay. So does anyone have anything to say about like Seer getting allegedly mega buffed before the season happened? Okay, now people are starting to talk about Little Pump. Haven't really used Seer. Understandable. You? Well. Oh my gosh. There's random stuff going on. Now everyone's talking about Lil Pump. This is an interesting episode. A very interesting episode. Heshi usually uses Loba because he loves placing on the black market. I mean, Loba has become a really good legend now, especially like when like they made it so you're more mobile for until her bracelet lands. That was a really good change. So now Loba's a lot more fun to play in game, and is pushing meta. Like, I don't know if she's exactly meta, but big butt. That's why A Game plays Loba. Okay. And Gibby. Bruh. Oh my gosh. Okay. It doesn't seem like a lot of people have much to say about Seer getting allegedly mega buffed before season 10 started. It's pretty crazy, and it seems like Respawn, they know how to draw in an audience. They know how to bring in hype. They know what's going on. They know what's up. Alright. So, I guess we're going to kind of drift away from that topic now. Let me check and see what else is going on in the live chat. Okay, so Bat wants to talk about Revenant. What exactly about Revenant should we talk about? Like, I think we can agree Rev needs some sort of nerf. But it's really his drip. Revenant does have some really nice skins. Some really cool skins. He's supposed to be getting a werewolf skin in the next Halloween event, I think it's going to be. And that's going to be really cool. So, yeah, and this is also something I forgot to touch on in the last episode. We are getting, there have been 2 or I think actually 3 confirmed skins. 1 for Pathfinder, 1 for Bloodhound, 1 for Revenant. That'll be coming in the future. Revenant been hitting different lately. Oh yeah, especially with like the infinite wall climb. But yeah, So a werewolf. So we know we're going to be getting some sort of werewolf skin for Revenant, and it's actually in the game files, but there are no exact textures for it. And there is a bloodhound simulacrum skin that's going to be coming, but we haven't got a very good look at it. But we do know there is one coming because of a holo spray that's in the battle pass, and we can actually see a good look at it, and it looks really interesting. And then there's a Pathfinder skin, like I said, where like it's a holo spray, and he has like a bunch of these little micro drones around him with the caption, "Say hello to my little friends," which is a reference to Scarface, which is pretty cool. And I don't know if there were any other holo sprays besides those three that are teasing future skins. Okay, that is talking about someone signed him up for carpet cleaners? Huh? Okay. Okay. Well, anyways. Revenant in I don't know if we should... Revenant in Afghanistan. I don't know if we should be talking about, like, that issue right now. It's a very crazy issue. I won't cancel you, Heshi. Oh my god. That issue is really nuts right now, and it's... Yeah. I don't really think we should be talking about, like, the tragic stuff that's been going on in the world right now on the podcast, because I want to try to focus on Apex and whatever, but stuff that's going on right now, I feel for all that, and I can me and the whole lot of people can only pray that things get better. So yeah, I really hope things get better for what's going on in Afghanistan and for any other world issues. Oh my gosh, this really turned deep. Well, because Heshi mentioned Revenant in Afghanistan. Oh my goodness. But anyways, let's try to get back on course with Apex Legends topics, and there is also one other thing that I really wanted to talk about, which is really crazy and involves Apex Legends with a custom version of Apex Legends that is going to be coming out. Well, it's not exactly public yet, but there were like a team of coders, which include some data miners, and include the two people that were behind the Save Titanfall hack from earlier on, which is crazy. So yeah, but kind of ignoring that for now, there is going to be a custom version of Apex Legends coming out, and it's not going to be like an up-to-date clone of Apex Legends. It's only going to feature like legends from only up to like season 3 stuff, so the OG version of World's Edge, like the season 2 version of King's Canyon. There's going to be, and the coders actually made a World's Edge After Dark in this custom version of Apex Legends, which is pretty insane, and it's going to have a lot more modes than the original Apex we all know and love. It's going to have a solo mode in it, from what I've heard, a team deathmatch mode, wall running and double jumping, the smart pistol, but it's using stuff from that was inside of the game code, so it's not going to be the actual smart pistol model. It's going to be a P2020 model, but yeah, insanity. And it's going to be really cool to see this like first actual like custom version of Apex Legends come in. I'm definitely intrigued to see it, and it will be free once it goes public. There is a Discord server for it. I'll try to link it if I can, but I don't know like what the link to it is. I may or may not link it in the description. I don't know, but it does seem really interesting, really cool, and also has ability customization for the legends in that version. So that also seems really cool and really nice. So yeah, I'm really intrigued by it. And like in a gameplay that few news channels showed off, like Wraith actually had more of like a distanced insta phase or like dash phase kind of ability, which is really cool as well. Like once again with like the character ability customization, which sounds really cool, and it just sounds like a really, really nice version of Apex that these coders have made. So yeah, okay, so Fast Shot's gotta go. See you later, Fast Shot. Let me type that to him in the chat. Alright. Okay, so now a little bit moving on with moving a little further into the topic. There has been a controversy around it, and that is that the two people that were behind the Save Titanfall hack on the 4th of July, they're actually a part of the team that is help develop this version of Apex Legends, which is total insanity. Oh my gosh. So obviously people are not liking it, and people have actually like kind of went after the data miners. So Kral, Rindo, and even Shrugtal, I think, because those hackers are a part of the team, and so are Kral, Rindo, and so is Kral, Rindo. I don't know if Shrugtal's a part of it. I think he might have been. I don't know, but I do know that data miners and other coders are behind it, and people are thinking that this might be a little. Well, I don't know if people are necessarily thinking it's a bad idea, but people might be thinking it's a bad idea, like because of these save timefall hackers that are part of the team. Like they might try to do something else, which is insane. I did hear that the code is open source for it, so you can see if like there's any malicious stuff in it or not. But I don't really know. Like this is a very interesting thing. Yeah, it was kind of dumb for people to be attacking like Kral, Rindo, and like any other data miner, because they're not the reason why like the Titanfall hackers or the Safe Titanfall hackers are on the team. It's the people that are leading the team that chose to bring them on. So yeah, it's not the data miners' fault. So I don't know why people were attacking them. It's just insane. But yeah, let's see what's going on in the chat right now. Apex Legends mods, Among Us mods, and Apex. Oh, an Among Us Apex mod. Interesting. A Gaming says it's a better way to host tournaments in Apex like Fortnite. Bat says gross, Fortnite can die. And A Gaming says yeah, it should. I agree in a way. But let's not try to slam Fortnite. We're here to talk about some Apex stuff. Well, soon we're not going to be talking about Apex stuff, but something that's going on with another game, which I find really, really exciting. Okay, so Bat is going to play some Splitgate unless anyone's trying to play Apex after this. I'm probably going to be hopping on after this to grind some ranked arenas, but I don't know if anyone would be down for that or not. But I'll be down to play Splitgate too. Ooh, I haven't played Splitgate in a while, and the servers have actually gotten a lot better in terms of capacity, so I am definitely going to have to play that soon. But yeah, so the custom version of Apex Legends that's coming, it's going to be really cool, and I don't know, but I feel like it might have a whole lot of people joining it, or a lot of people that are invested in Apex Legends are definitely going to want to join it. Social Reject says I'm a good narrator. Aw, thank you. I mean, I am writing a book, so yeah. But I'm not going to touch on that in this podcast. I might touch on that in a later video, though. Stay tuned. Read a bedtime story. We're kind of running out of time, so, and there's another thing I wanted to get to, so read. I'm hot. He knows it. Okay. Let's try to read a bedtime story to the chat. So, bedtime stories. Let's see. Why the sun and moon live in the sky. It's a Nigerian folktale. Tells of how the sun and moon came to be where they are. I hope I do not get striked for this. Okay. A long time ago, the sun, moon, and water were friends living on Earth. One day, the sun asked why water never visited the sun and moon's home. He replied that he had a great many people and that their home would not be large enough to welcome them all. The sun went to work building a huge compound to welcome water and his subjects, and water eventually accepted the invitation. However, when water arrived to visit the sun and his wife, moon, all the sea and creatures eventually filled their home, forcing sun and moon to retreat to the sky, where they have stayed ever since. You can find the full story and artistic rendering by Leg here. Okay. That was a little bit of a bedtime story. Story's over as it seems. Should we go for another nighttime story? Or Social Reject can sleep now. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to stop at some point. Okay. Let me show the chat right now. Let's see all the craziness that's going on. Okay, Hammy came in like, what the actual frick? Oh my gosh. Well, this seems like an interesting one. Johnny Town Mouse. This classic tale from Beatrix Potter tells the story of two mice from very different backgrounds with very different skills. Timmy Willie, a field mouse from the countryside, accidentally falls asleep in a hamper from the town and gets transported to a noisy, busy house. He dodges a scullery maid and escapes, only to stumble upon Johnny Town Mouse. Johnny is hospitable, but Timmy tells tales of his garden and how he longs to be back in the countryside, so Johnny helps him to smuggle himself back in the hamper the following week. Timmy returned to normality, but hoped for a visit from his new friend. After a while, his eventful visit to town almost forgotten, Johnny Town Mouse arrives. Timmy is thrilled to show him around, but Johnny finds it all too quiet. He returns back to town the following week, to each their own, Timmy thinks, and they both live their very different lives happily ever after. What a sweet story about two little mice. What else is going on? Okay, there's... Johnny. Okay. I'm gonna try to go for one more. And then there's one thing we're gonna go over. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna tell that one. Bedtime stories. Oh, dang. I don't know if there's any other ones I can find right now. At least ones that I can read from online. Oh yeah, I don't think I can find any more that are available to read online as of now, so sorry I can't tell any more bedtime stories right now. What? How about we make a bedtime story? Like this is supposed to be like a really fun podcast episode. Let's make up our own bedtime story. Let's see the suggested ideas in the chat. Today's the day. I don't know if I should show that on the video or not because I might get copyright striked. But I don't know. Let's hear what our audience has for ideas for a bedtime story. Oh, there's a lot. One day, a guy named... Okay. Yes, Heshi, tell us a story. Okay, Heshi's gonna tell us a story. Let's go into live chat real quick and let's see. Actually, I'm gonna keep it a little bit suspenseful by not showing the live chat. Welcome to Heshi's Frick Education Class, Episode 1. What? 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 This is an interesting start to a bedtime story. Okay, today we will be learning. Learning what? About the fuse. So today we'll be learning about the fuse. So welcome to Heshi's Frick Education Class, Episode 1. Today we will be learning about the fuse. Oh! Fusing... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's... No thanks, Nicki Minaj. I don't think anyone does right now. Okay, so A Gaming has a little story right here. It starts off as a normal day. Gets banged by his sister, but there's a problem. He's stuck and still working on... Oh, you're still working on the rest. Okay. These are simple steps. Shut up, A. You get the... This is madness. Oh. Oh, the chat's gone. The chat's gone naughty. The chat has gone Naughty. Oh, wow. Let's see what else goes on. Or he will seduce him. What? What is this? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh. Okay, that's enough for now. Okay. Well, we'll leave this craziness to go on in the live chat right now. I'll be sure to check it out later. So, let's talk about something that kind of takes me back. So, I think we have like 2 Geometry players. I think A Gaming plays Geometry Dash. I know Heshi does. So we're gonna be talking about something that involves Geometry Dash. So recently we had the sneak peek for the upcoming update 2.2 come out. 2.2 has been waiting on for so long, and we finally got a sneak peek. It looks pretty cool in my personal opinion. Seems like we might get a little expansion of Geometry Dash lore. Yes, Geometry Dash has lore, interestingly enough. And yeah, so it seems really interesting, really cool. We know the features like the swing copter mode and a few new like level backgrounds and some new blocks and a lot of new features that will be coming in with the future update. And honestly, like I said, it seems really cool. And we have a question that came in some time ago from my friend ColorsX, who's also the co-owner of my Discord server, and he also has a YouTube channel. Shout out to his YouTube channel, go check it out for some quality Geometry Dash content. And he wanted to know how do I feel about the new 2.2 update sneak peek. Like I said, it seems really cool. I'm really hyped. I think it actually hit trending on YouTube under the gaming section, which is really cool as well. I feel like it is going to bring people back into Geometry Dash. I don't think the game has been dead, but I do feel like it was a little bit it has toned down a lot, and honestly I feel like Geometry Dash needs a lot more attention. It's one of my favorite games. Will always hold a place in my heart, and I will for sure be coming back when 2.2 comes around, wherever that may be. Even if it's like when I'm in college, I'm definitely going to just try to build stuff out, check it out, and polish up my building skills once again, and try to get back into the game, because it's going to be fresh, it's going to be new, it's going to be cool. Like, I really hope like more people get brought back into the game, and hope a lot more people get brought back up into the game. Really underrated game in my opinion, in a certain circumstance. So yeah, and speaking of Geometry Dash, I am currently hosting a creator contest in my server. So far we only have like 1 entry in the making, so I'm hoping that we get some entries coming in, and that'll also give you the chance to be featured in a video. So yeah. Okay, let's look up the other questions we have. I don't know how to watch that, Heshi, so oh my gosh. Okay. DJ J-Boy? Isn't that... Oh, he's asking that to... Colors was asking that to Heshi. That was like dubstep music artist, if I can remember, that's involved with... That has made some pretty iconic Geometry Dash music. So also, my friend Fikiki also asked another question involving the 2.2 sneak peek in the chat. And he asks, was I disappointed by the 2.2 peek? And if I am, he honestly doesn't get it. I'm not disappointed by it at all. I think it's really cool. It looks really cool. And it's brought some hype. Hype for Geometry Dash in the chat, please. 2.2 is weird, Heshi says. I guess. It's going to be insane, like, what the demon levels are gonna be like. I'm scared about that. I'm so scared about that. Do I listen to dubstep music? I do really like dubstep. Not as much as... I don't listen to it as much as I have before, but it's really cool. I like pretty much any music that I personally think is really good. Like, it really just depends on, like, if I'm vibing with the music or not. Yeah, dubstep is really good. Like, one of my favorite artists is Teminoite, who makes some really good dubstep electronic music. And yeah, dubstep is good in disco thing. Yeah, dubstep is really crazy. It's awesome, hype music. Don't listen to it. I recommend you listen to it except if you like do not like very loud, don't like super loud music, then I probably wouldn't recommend it, but it's still really nice. My best musicians, my favorite musicians, like I said, Temanite was one of my all-time favorites. One lesser-known musician that I really like, Jamil. He's made some really good music that I really like as well. Marshmello, I also really like. He's got one of his songs, Ritual, with Rebel, I think. That song is awesome. Temanite is beef. I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment. Fat beef. I don't know what's going on. What other musicians? Black Bear, one of my favorites as well. Really good musician. I've been really vibing to his new song, I Am You. That's coming out with his Misery Lake EP. So that's really nice. It's a really good song as well. Recommend you listen to that song as well, because it is really good. Yeah, Temanite, he makes some really fire music. Like, Monster is my favorite song by Temanite. And Energize. Alright, send me some dubstep song recommendations. It's gonna be really nice. Okay, Bat is off a Splitgate, as it seems. Another Temanite song that I haven't listened to in some time that I really like is State of Mind. I like that one as well. What the heck did Heshi just post? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whew. Man, this is... I think this actually might turn out to be one of the longest podcast episodes that I've had so far. Oh. Oh wait, that's from a dubstep gutter music. That's from a dubstep gutter music video thing. Oh, another song I really like by Temanite is Earthquake. Like, oh, that's the song I think that really got me into listening to Temanite music. Was that one? What other dubstep musicians are there? Panda Eyes, another really good musician as well. Skrillex, I think, is another really good musician who I think is really popular dubstep artist. Like, with a lot of people. Really good as well. Yes, Skrillex is the GOAT. A lot of people can definitely agree. There's also one musician, I don't know if he's like a dubstep artist or not, but Tommy Prophet. I don't know if he does vocals in his songs or not, but I think he does make some dubstep instrumentals in the background, which is pretty cool as well. And a few of his songs have actually been featured in Apex Legends trailers, which is how I kind of got into listening to some of his songs. Wait, I didn't see what you were listening to, A Gaming. Oh, let's check out the song he's listening to. Okay, wait. I wonder if I can show what song he's listening to from here. So he's listening to Ephemeral by Joxor. I'm gonna have to check out that song later. Sounds interesting. I'm sorry, Bad. I can't tell any bedtime stories right now. I couldn't find any other ones. I see the comment. I see the comment. Heshi. The person, Joxer sometimes actually uses moans from hentai in his tunes. Oh my goodness. That reminds me of that one song by Boom Kitty that Boom Kitty made called Bassgasm. Oh my goodness. Boom Kitty's also a really good dubstep artist. Recommend listening to Boom Kitty's songs too. Really good. Bruh, Bat, I don't have any bedtime stories. Unless if someone in the chat can make up a bedtime story. I don't fall asleep with any bedtime stories. Oh yay, Fast Shot's back. Let's go. Oh wow. We're kind of getting towards the end of the episode though. Okay, audience. What are your we know what A Gaming's favorite artist is. What are your favorite artists, like music artists? Yes, you are being celebrated to come back, Fast Shot. Let's go. Okay. Okay, JXDN, XXS Tentacion, Kevin Sherwood, GG. Bat doesn't have a favorite. I don't have an exact favorite too. Adam is Adam Levine. I'm kidding. It's another type of Adam I know. She's posted a picture of that dude before. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of music too lately. I vibe with that. That dude. Adam more like fat damn. Bat found some new artists recently. Who's this newer artist? Panda Eyes, Chime, Jaxor, Temanite. Yep, Panda Eyes. I don't really listen to Chime or Jaxor, but Temanite, Panda Eyes. Hashi likes the Russian anthem. Okay, let's get specific. Like, what are y'all's favorite songs or favorite song? That was not. Oh, people are going crazy in the chat, just calling people names. The asshole song. What? Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, Khalil. I'm gonna have to look it up. Sounds interesting. It's raining tacos. Will Uzi play Travis Scott and many more. The Among Us theme song. Among Us theme song is a very sus song. Any other like specific songs that you all really like? Interesting. That's an interesting fact about A-Game's language right there. Big Papa. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize, like, we have went overboard with this episode. I think it's gonna get close to an hour. Yo, Hammy, what's up? Refuego. Oh my god. The chat is wilding right now with Hammy coming in, whatever. Someone got caught in 4K. Brandon and Monsters. Oh, my favorite song is Monsters by this is for sure my favorite song. Monsters by All Time Low, featuring Blackberry, featuring Demi Lovato. That song slaps, and is for sure my favorite song. Oh wait, you love that song too, Social Reject? Bro, I listen to that song almost every day. When I'm writing my book, when I'm like doing dishes or vacuuming, love listening to that song. Like, that's one song that I can never get tired of. Yeah, I could listen into it on repeat as well. But I also really like I Am You by Black Bear, which is one of my favorites that I can listen on to repeat as well. Is there anything else would the live chat would like to say? Any questions would you like to me to what questions would you all like to ask so I could probably answer for a little bit of a Q&A if possible? Yes, I have a mom, Heshi. Black Bear is alright. I don't really listen to him that much. Yeah, I would say he's pretty good. He's got some good songs, in my opinion. One of my opinions on Troll. we do a bit of trolling around here. The most feared Apex player? What do I think is the most? Who's the most feared Apex Legends player? Oh my gosh, I don't really know. There's a whole lot of cracked Apex Legends players that you should be afraid of. One, to name it off, forgot who. Lyric, Fade, Asu, the movement gods. You should be afraid of them. Obviously, because they're cracked with movement and could make things so unpredictable you don't know what's happening. The Golden Boy, he's a little bit lesser known of a really good player, and I've seen quite a few of his videos. He is insanely cracked. He's on PlayStation. Like, oh my gosh. Who's the best player in my Discord server? I was actually thinking of making a ranking for the best players in the Discord server. I'd probably... this is a tough one. I'd probably think either you, Bat, or Keeper. Keeper won the 1v1 tournament. I don't know if that necessarily know if that makes him the best in the server, but I would say he's pretty good. But Bat, you're also really cracked. So it's between you two, in my opinion. Social Reject, you beat Bat in the first bracket of that 1v1 tournament. Who did I think would win? I thought you would have won the first round, that bracket, honestly. So, like, my predictions were... It took me by surprise, honestly. Okay, so... Are there any other questions I might have missed on this? Okay, Bat asked everyone's dream car. Easy, Lamborghini. I have a Subaru right now, though, so... After you lost, who did you think would win? Yes, really, a Lambo. Oh, Social Reject would want a Challenger. Heshi would want a McLaren. Oh, McLarens are nice. I've seen those models before. They look beautiful. Okay. Who did I think would win after you lost? I thought Social Reject was gonna win after in the Pacmos bracket. But Pacmos really bamboozled Social Reject, so a Nissan R34 first is what a gaming dream car would be. Same with Bat. Ooh. I mean, I don't necessarily need to have my dream car. I already got a good car right now. So, yeah. All right. Is there anything else? Is there anything else we could be talking about right now? It's getting close. I think it's over 30 minutes this episode. This podcast episode. It's crazy. Nuts. I love it. Okay, let's see what's going on in the chat right now. I'm actually going to show the chat right now. Okay. Heshi, what do you want to say? Would I hunt woman? Depends on what you mean by that. Like, I'm fine trying to, like, go up to a woman and talk to her. But if you mean hunt in that other sense, no, that's woman. Oh my gosh, this is getting out of hand. Rematch tournament. I mean, in the future, when we start to have like a bigger Discord server, and if I can get a hold of an actual prize, then we'll bring back a tournament, and it's gonna be bigger and better than the last one. Woman creator contest by what the heck? Oh, Heshi, you are a character. You are one heck of a character. Oh wait, Bat, you 1v1 Kijana? Oh, wait, hold on, let me go back. Did you lose? Oh, you won. Crazy. That's crazy. Alright, it's 6 o'clock my time right now. It would be 5 more minutes, and then we would reach an hour. for the podcast episode. Oh. Does anyone have any last remaining questions for me? And does anyone have anything else to say before I end off the episode? Yes, Bat. Any last remaining questions? It's gotta end at some point. I can't stay here forever. I got stuff to do. I mean, I'll stay and talk to y'all, like, even after I'm done recording, but I gotta stop recording at some point. I'm still recording this episode. Crazy, I know. Several people are typing. A VC day. I mean, we could have a little voice chat event. I'm down for that after we done recording this episode. Did I unlock Loba? Yes, I do have Loba unlocked. And every game I've played with Loba has been like so unlucky. I only have damage done with Loba. I don't have any kills. I don't think I have any kills. I might have one kill. But other than that, like, oh my gosh. I swear, playing a game of Loba for me is a curse. Black market is OP in the last circles. Oh yeah, it could be. Wait, 800 kills or damage? Oh, kills. Wow. Nuts. Insane. Okay. Anything else before I end the recording? Or go to the outro? Heshi is still pissed that he bought the season battle pass but didn't play Apex at all. Social Reject barely has 800 kills on Octane. Oof. Alright. Well, once again, does anyone else have any last remaining questions or anything else to say before I cut to the outro? Or go to the outro? Okay, no questions from Heshi? Anyone else? Only Joe Biden. Okay. Oh my gosh, Bad. I'm not answering what my parents' credit card numbers are. He's been asking me the question for so long. Okay. A-Gaming asked if I'm single. Yes, I am, but I'm currently not really looking to be in a relationship. For certain reasons. Primarily just to focus on the stuff I want to do. Okay, well, Social Reject just called Bat a simp and deleted the message. Interesting. Well, anyways, if nobody has any further questions or has anything else to say, I'm gonna go ahead and fire up the outro, and we'll end the recording. So yeah, this has been the longest Triple A-Pex Podcast episode ever, and it's only the 8th episode, which is nuts. We've had so much to talk about. We've went over the progression problem that's happened with the Apex Legends, primarily PS4 players earlier on. What else do we go over? Oh my gosh, I forgot a lot of stuff. Okay. Oh yeah. We talked about cross progression, the Seer Megabuff, tried to read off some bedtime stories, went over a custom version of Apex Legends that's going to be coming soon, talked a little bit about Jump Dash 2.2, talked about favorite artists, and a whole lot of other stuff. And yeah, this was pretty nice episode. Really fun episode. Glad I could interact with 5 people in the audience. Great chat. Great audience. I'm actually thinking we're gonna stick to we're gonna do the Saturday podcasts at 5 p.m. my time, since this obviously works best for at least 5 people, which is great to have. So yeah. Also, I don't know if this is gonna be the next episode or not, but I'm going to try to reach out to someone to see if we can bring on a special guest. And I'm not going to mention who the person might be as of now. But yeah, we bring on Bat. I'm thinking we might have a little bit of some sort of day where we can maybe have people come up into the speaking stand and to maybe have a little bit of a Triple A-Pex Podcast talent show, which would be fun, or maybe do a little karaoke episode. I would love to do that, and I was actually thinking about doing that. But anyways, we're gonna be cutting to the outro now. Thank you all so much for tuning in for the Triple A-Pex Podcast, the 8th episode, the best episode we have had yet. So fun. You're all awesome. So to my audience, to the audience on YouTube, thank you so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy, be sure to give the video a like. And if you're brand new here to the channel, be sure to subscribe and turn on that bell icon so you get notified for whenever I upload a new video. And yeah, definitely more Triple A-Pex Podcast episodes are going to be coming in the future. And this episode makes me want to continue it more. So yeah. Also, be sure to join the Discord server. The link is in the description. Look at this. Look at this. The Discord server is fun. So come on, join the Discord server. It's a lot of fun to be had. It's where we're doing the podcast from live. It's now going to be on Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to listen in, then yeah, be sure to join in on 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturdays. So you don't have to miss out on all the fun. And there's a lot more fun my Discord server has to offer. So yeah, not just funny members who, yeah, the server is great. And also, I have a Guilded server as well. So if you have Guilded and are looking for any servers to join, then I'll leave a link to that in the description too. Could probably use some more members for that. Also, be sure to follow my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/3LNEX. And yeah, once again, that's all for episode 8 of the Triple A-Pex Podcast, arguably the best episode to date. And I will see you all later. Say bye. Say bye, everybody. Come on, say bye. Let's go. Okay. Alright. Bye-bye.